Today on the Mud Pit Garage, it's Pop's worst day of the year, the day he dreads the most. It's the day he has to look at all of his lawn equipment and try to figure out what's going to work and what he's got to fix, because it's early in spring, it's been raining for 2 weeks, and this week the sun decided to come out and be 75, 80 degrees. So we got to look at this lawnmower. You might recognize it from other videos of mine where we fixed the stator, fixed the battery, changed the oil. It's in pretty good shape, but I remember from last year it needs blades. This push mower here, this is my ditch mower as I call it. I'm pretty sure the last time my son was using it, he said the front wheels weren't pulling too much, so I'm pretty sure it needs a drive belt. And that shouldn't be too hard if we can just find it. Over here, our edger. I don't use it a whole lot, but it's really good at the beginning of the year to get these huge overgrowths off the sidewalks. That has been sitting out in the yard for a while. It was covered by a tarp, and then it wasn't. Thank you, wind. Thank you, storms. So we have to look at that one. Lord only knows what will happen with that. And finally, the weed eater. This is just a little cheap weed eater, Bolens weed eater. I bought it late last year, and it better run. If it doesn't, it's just going out in the trash, because it's a throwaway anyhow. So anyhow, stay tuned. Let's see if we can't figure out, let's get these blades off this big mower, and let's see what's going with that, and then let's see if we can get this drive belt off of this mower, and we'll have to hit Lowe's or Home Depot and see what we can find. Stay tuned. Okay, now here's this my ditch mower, and yeah, it's not pretty, but it gets the job done. I'm thinking we got a pretty worn out drive belt here. It's not helping. I got racing slicks here for tires or for wheels, but if I get things even out right, it's probably going to be okay. Just to look around, that little primer bulb seems pretty good. It doesn't feel cracked. Okay, that it has gas in it. Let's see what the oil looks like. It's got some oil in it. That's a plus. Muffler not rotted out. Cables still there. Let's see here. We've got the bottom. That's doing the drive. And we got the top. That is the kill switch. Both of those still come back. Let's see here. This thing's going to pull it all. Well, it probably will. Just not up there. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, take this belt off, take a look at this drive portion, and see what it's doing. If it's engaging, then we'll take the belt off, look at the mower blade while we're down there, and let's get cracking on it. Alright, we're going to take a look at this thing. Anytime you mess with a push lawnmower, unplug, especially the blade, I should say, make sure you take the spark plug loose. Okay, even though you have a kill switch that shouldn't allow you to start. I have worked on people's lawnmowers that they have disabled that kill switch, and you do not want that motor running while you're trying to get the blade off. Alright, man, that's your safety tip for today. Let's get to it. Alright guys, we're going to take this motor blade off. Spark plug is taken loose. I got it jacked up here with this. I'm going to be moving around. Don't do what I do. I'm an idiot. It's what I had. I'll eventually probably just end up wrestling it until I get it off. So, yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get this off the rest of the way. Okay. Blade, washer, bolt. Okay. Get this thing off. There's a tensioner screw right here. We got to take it out. Then we got to push this transmission as far forward as we can, and it will come off. As you can see, it's got some tension there. Now we got this belt off. All right, let's get this belt off. And yeah, that was easy. All right. So we have here this blade, a little rusted, but it's in good condition. It really is. So yeah, we're just going to use that. This belt, however, though it looks good, is stretched. And again, around the mud pit and you're cutting grass, this thing has no guard on the bottom. It's my ditch mower. It's a $20 mower I bought somewhere. I was going to flip it, and it actually runs so good I couldn't bring myself to sell it. It was better than any other ditch mower I had. So we're going to take this, measure it, and see if we can't find one, maybe a ½ inch or so, an inch, something like that at the max, shorter. And yeah, we're just going to take it there and just kind of match it up. Stay tuned. Okay, got this new belt on. As you can see, much tighter. It's probably really tight right now. It will wear in. I ended up getting this, and you know, me and the guy at Lowe's, we just measured the belts and kind of messed around until we found one. You know, looks like MTD, Club Cadet, Troy built. This is Bolens, very old Bolens. So you know what, if it works, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's get this thing hooked up, get the blade back on, and let's see if it starts. Okay, let's give it a shot. First try of cranking this bad boy in 6 months. Let's prime that thing pretty good. And now you know why I kept this instead of selling it. All right, let's see what kind of, let's see how it does cutting some grass. That's pretty good. All I had to do was just use one hand to guide it. This will do plenty good for my ditch. All right, we're going to call push mower a success. Let's move on to getting these blades onto the next mower.